What's going on, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Jeep News. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you are a new viewer, my name is JP, and I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications of when we drop a new. If you're feeling really awesome today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It helps our channel grow, and as you can see, I am in my basement, which is what it is. All right, so let's get this party started. All right. Mopar has introduced a customized version of its limited edition Jeep Wrangler in the form of the JPP 20. That's right, JPP. Yeah, you know me. Alright, so the JPP is a limited edition Jeep Wrangler that is targeted, as they say, to the off-road enthusiast. It's basically a showcase model of the Jeep Wrangler, just to show off Mopar's Jeep performance parts. And some may say, well, why are they doing this? Well, according to Mark Bosanic during the JPP launch at the Chicago Auto Show, who happens to be the Mopar Service Parts and Customer Service Care head for FCA North America. And I'm just going to read this quote just so I get it right. The new limited edition Jeep Wrangler JPP 20 is a check all the boxes off-road vehicle for enthusiasts. We loaded the Jeep brand's iconic rock crawler with factory-backed and quality-tested authentic Jeep performance parts specifically designed and engineered to tackle the toughest conditions. So that's why they made it. And, of course, money.
Show me the money.
So per Bosanic at the launch, he said that the Jeep accessory parts market is a $46 billion business annually. And they want to cash in on it.
Look at the industry. It's a $46 billion industry in North America alone. So when I say $46 billion, you can know, hey, it's important to Mopar.
FCA wants to make some money, and they're going after the parts market.
Move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
As we all know, the Jeep Wrangler is one of the most accessorized vehicles in the whole world. More than 90% of Jeep Wrangler owners buy at least one accessory on their Jeep, and they spend an average of $700.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
So before we get into vehicle specifics and possible costs of what the JPP 20 is going to run this year, Mopar Jeep Performance Parts made some pretty big claims during the launch, and a lot of that has to do with why they think Jeep Performance Parts are better than aftermarket parts made by other companies. So they basically say during the process that more than 100,000 hours were spent on development, testing, and validation before the parts are actually brought to the market. So they're saying they spend a lot more time working on these parts. So they test the JPP parts to the everyday equivalent of 150,000 miles on and off-road. Temperature testing is done, and they say they go as low as -40 to as high as 203 degrees Fahrenheit. They do comprehensive impact testing for safety, corrosion testing, and unique coatings are tested to the equivalent of 10 years. Hey Jeep, have you seen your hinges rusting? Because I have. They're on my Jeep. And all electrical components are tested for compatibility.
Jeep vehicles catching fire. It's an unsettling trend.
And Jeep uses the strictest standards and factory exclusive data, information not available to the aftermarket, to seamlessly integrate JPP parts and Mopar accessories with the Jeep Wrangler. So that way it delivers proper fit, form, finish, and quality right down to the color, grain, look, and line of each product. So they're basically saying they do it better. So you hear this aftermarket accessory product? Jeep makers, your products suck. I didn't say it. This dude from FCA did.
And it's those advantages that we create that really separate Mopar from the other aftermarket suppliers.
But let's be real. We've all seen these new JPP parts, and
I'm not a smart man.
Basically, a lot of them are copies of aftermarket accessories done by other companies, and now, you know, they've realized what the market is. They know how much money is in this market, and they're going after it. All right, with that out of the way, let's see how this new Jeep Wrangler JPP 20 is going to work. So the basis for the JPP 20 is the Wrangler Sport S model, and you only have two colors, ocean blue or white. You do get three options for your engine, which is your choice of the Turbo 4, the V6, or the Eco Diesel. And one of the good things is you have a few standard packages that are coming with this Jeep. The technology, safety, towing, and heavy-duty electrical packages, as well as an automatic transmission. So you're looking at right now about 40,000, 41,000. And then that's for the 2.0 turbo 4-liter. And that's before any of this JPP customization is actually done, or any add-ons that you might add on. So I spent a few minutes playing around on the build site, just messing around with the Jeep Sport S model. And for the 3.6 liter V6 in an automatic, I was coming in at around 46,000, and that was with a few add-ons, which I think probably most people would just add on regardless. So you're looking at 46, and then tack on the JPP customization price. So it's not going to be cheap. All right, so the Jeep comes off the factory line, and before it is sent to the dealer, it is being sent to a Mopar custom shop. And Jeep said they have about 14 of these shops all around the country. And basically, I think the JPP 20 is going to the one near Wrangler's Toledo, Ohio birthplace. And then once the customization is done at this Mopar custom shop, it's then going to be sent to the dealer. Once it gets to the dealer, there's a bunch of little specific JPP things that are going to be coming with the Jeep, which is an exclusive owner's kit. It'll have a personalized booklet and some other memorabilia, probably some stickers, patch, maybe a keychain. It'll also have a customer credit, which is going to be used toward your dealer installing additional equipment. So this is part of the JPP customization package. This customer credit, you're going to have money towards a JPP 2-inch lift. You're going to get the JPP 5-inch and 7-inch off-road LED light kits, including the mounting brackets. And you'll also have the choice of 5 available Jeep Performance Parts off-road wheel sets and a set of 5 tires. So you'll be able to choose your rims and what tires are going to go on your Jeep. All right, so what else are you getting in this limited edition Jeep? Well, let's break it down. So in addition to the full aluminum doors, you're going to get Jeep Performance Parts steel tube doors and a new mirror kit, which are going to be standard equipment. You're also going to get JPP rock rails, which are heavy gauge steel and are coated in durable, which is their own version, I guess, of truck liner, to provide superior protection and durability for these rock sliders. The JPP steel front bumper and skid plate are now specific to this vehicle. Front bumper is narrower than what is the steel bumper on the Rubicon. However, it is a fixed width, unlike the Rubicon, which has those removable end caps, which you can then take off and make a stubby bumper. The JPP front bumper is fixed width. However, it is not the same full width as the Rubicon, so it's shorter. So it doesn't fully go out to the width of the flares on the Jeep. If you don't mind having a non-adjustable front bumper, then that'll work for you. The one thing I do like about those Rubicon steel bumpers is that you can pull the end caps off and have a really stubby bumper in the front to give you extra clearance, but that's up to you. You're also going to get a custom JPP Rubicon winch, which includes 100 feet of worn Spidura synthetic rope. Say that 10 times fast, Spidura. So basically, it's a worn winch, but looks like Jeep customized how this winch mounts to the front bumper. So it looks like you're going to be stuck with this front bumper with this winch, because from what they were saying, it's a custom mounting solution. So that pretty much limits you to that one only. The trailer in tow heavy duty electrical group and includes 4 auxiliary switches, a high capacity 240 amp alternator, and a class 2 hitch receiver with 4 and 7-pin adapters. So that's actually really cool. So Jeep's all ready to go if you want to tow, if you happen to have a trailer. It gives you the 4 and the 7-pin, which is really good, so you don't have any upgrading to do on that end. And having the high capacity amp alternator is really great. Just if you're going to be adding a lot of accessories, you don't have to really worry about draining your battery. So as we said before, the JPP 20 is only available in 2 colors, the ocean blue or the white. And there's going to be some standard exterior features that are included, one of which is going to be the American flag hood graphic. If you look on the build page, that's like $245 right there. You're going to get blacked out fender vents and a blacked out fuel door, and it looks like the JPP 20 logo is going to be on the fuel door. You're going to get the graphic decal on the passenger side quarter panel, and laser etched forged aluminum JPP badge on the driver side fender and the rear swing gate assembly. So I guess that's similar to like the trail rated and the new desert rating badge for the Mojave. So we all know Jeep loves their graphics and their badges. So if you love badges, this is a new badge for you. So on the rear of the vehicle, the JPP swing gate hinge reinforcement, which is basically reinforcing the crappy hinges that are on Jeeps, so that way if you have an oversized tire on the back of your carrier, your hinges aren't going to break and your tailgate's not going to sag. So you have that, which is like a $600 upgrade on the Jeep site. I think it's $645. It's powder coated black, and it works in conjunction with the JPP Kimsel, JPP CHMSL, the JPP center high mount stop lamp. So basically they took your red light and moved it into the center of your tire carrier, and they gave it a moniker, CHMSL.
Oh, my apologies.
So let's move inside the Jeep. You're going to have luxurious catskin Tuscany leather seats, which have embroidered JPP logos on each of the front seat backs. You get the standard Mopar all-weather floor mats, which are injection molded, and they actually have a drain plug built into them, which is kind of nice. You can wash out the footwells if you have to. Behind the second row of seats, the Mopar cargo tray kit provides full protective coverage of the cargo area and seat backs. The standard technology group includes the 7-inch instrument panel cluster and 4th generation Uconnect system with either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is really great, so you don't have to worry about upgrading your stereo if you want to integrate Android or Apple Play or Apple CarPlay. And you have a 7-inch touchscreen. It's definitely not the highest option, because the highest option is the 8.4-inch. In addition, you get rear park assist and blind spot monitoring are also included, so those are standard options, which is really good. All right, and as I said in the beginning, you get 3 options for what kind of engine you want in this JPP 20 vehicle. You get the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, which is 270 horsepower and 295 pounds of foot torque. It has the engine stop start or the mild hybrid e-torque assist technology. So decide which one of those you want to go with. You can also get the 3.0-liter EcoDiesel V6 engine, which has 260 horsepower and 442 pounds of foot torque with ESS. Just remember, the EcoDiesel is a $4,000 upgrade, so that's going to tack on even more money. Or you can have the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine, which is 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. And that also has the engine stop-start or the mild hybrid e-torque assist technology. That's a lot of stuff. So at least you get to choose what engine you're going to get. Alright, so the gearing on the Sport S on the Jeep build page, you have the option of 3.45 or 3.73, and standard for the Sport S is the Dana M186 front and the M200 rear. There is an M220 rear axle upgrade, which is part of the limited slip differential package selection on that page. So I'd have to say that 90% of people who are probably going to be doing this package are going to want something that looks really great, and probably going to want to put this Jeep on 35s at least. So if the highest gearing that Jeep is going to be offering in this package is a 3.73 with 35-inch tires, it's probably going to be a little under geared, and it's not going to be, and it's therefore going to be under powered. So hopefully they give the option of at least a 4.10 gearing, just to put proper gearing for the size tires that are going to be put on here by the customers. So we'll see. Hopefully the build page will have this available soon, and we can find out more information on that. Alright, so when we add up all the catalog parts, these standard installed items that are included on the Jeep, and just remember the tube doors and the bikini top that are included, those aren't installed by Jeep, those are included in the vehicle, probably because of liability reasons. It looks to be around $8,500. And then you figure the customer credit that they're going to give you is about $4,200 to $4,500. And so that brings the apparent face value of the 2.0 liter JPP 20 to around $53,000. So that's about $4,000 above the base price of a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. As we all know, with the Rubicon, you're getting lockers and better gearing and a lot more options. So based on what I've done on the build page and some of the pricing and everything, I'm going to go with around $56,000 as what this is probably going to come in as. And that seems awfully expensive, but this might be the answer for the person who doesn't want to buy a Jeep and then have to worry about going online or going to an install shop and picking out different parts and then having everything installed after they buy the Jeep. So this might appeal to the person who just is like, this is what I want. I want a Jeep that's lifted. I want a Jeep on 35s. Get a few options. Basically, the customer, when it's done, they go to the dealer, they pick it up, and boom, they can hit the trails right away. So this might appeal to a lot of people. Alright, so the production of the Jeep Wrangler JPP 20 will be limited for the 2020 model year. JPP 20, the year is 2020. Will it be limited to only 2020 vehicles? We'll see. So dealer orders will be open in the second quarter, and vehicles will arrive in dealerships by summer. And per Jeep, pricing is going to be announced closer to the launch date. So probably around the end of the first quarter, it should be available, hopefully on the Jeep build page, and then we'll see what kind of pricing is coming. And there you have it. The new limited edition Jeep JPP 20. Limited edition Jeep Wrangler. Alright, well, thanks for watching another edition of Jeep News with me, JP. And thanks for tuning in today. What are your thoughts on this limited edition? Can you build a better Jeep Wrangler? Can you build it for less money? What do you think? Are you buying one? No, this one doesn't appeal to me. I'm still locked in on that Mojave JT Gladiator. That one appeals to me. Alright, thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell for notifications, and please hit that thumbs up. Also, I got these Jeep Topograph t-shirts. I got a link down below for our Teespring store. Go check it out, pick one up, and take a picture, and tag us on Instagram, Summerluffin Jeep. Alright, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully on the trail. Have a great night, everybody.